this rain so bad. Sheets of rain. Is Sydney back? I sent Sydney down because I saw some clouds coming in and we needed water really bad. So I sent her down to put the buckets under the ledge of the barn, under the roof, the eaves, so we could collect rainwater. The well down by the barn was completely dried up, and we've been hauling water down from the house down to the barns. I wonder, Sydney must be sitting in the barn. But, oh man, we needed this rain really bad. We went and looked at Countertops today, and it was, I don't know, hour and a half away, and completely forgot to take samples with us because we had some other errands to run. And we picked some out, not quite sure. We're gonna see what the quote comes back as before we make any decisions on that, so that may change. And we haven't done any of the outlets yet because we want to make sure the switch plates and everything match. So until we have that in, then we'll pick that. And then looking at backsplash, because the guy that was showing us the Countertops, he's like, well, what backsplash do you want? It's like, well, I need to get things installed before we go that route. So goal this weekend is to get kitchen stuff out. Done putting everything away in the kitchen. I have some canning items that need to go in those top shelves, stuff that we don't use very often. The cookie sheets and the pans, that type of stuff, will go up here. But one thing we didn't realize is that cabinet is not deep enough, so Tim's going to retrofit it, make it deeper so we can put those in. Let's go see what Tim is doing. And what did I say a couple days ago?
That I made of gold.
That you made it gold? That I said we had some gold paint because you asked what colors we have, and I said we have some gold, and you're like, I don't want gold.
Well, I didn't think it would look good, but I put it on really lightly, and it kind of looks like a bronzy, which matches other stuff, so I think it's working out pretty good. But we tried to find something not ordinary to put there, and I found this at Menards, and it was like $9, and then I actually have a 4-inch light that fits right inside there, and this is the ring for the light that I painted the same color. I'm not sure if I'm going to change the color of this or not. And then I'm just putting some decoration around this so it doesn't look so plain. This
That's
will
pretty.
go in the seat.
That window seat. Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know. So I got those spray paints when we did the girls' science project. They did the solar system. That's where all these spray paints came from.
Let's see, Sydney was in 1st grade.
Yeah, so this can is...
She's in 8th grade.
7 years old.
Yep.
So it works. So I'm just spraying some on the cardboard and I'm just dipping the rag in there and just basically brushing it on the high spots. And for the most part it's going okay. I got to touch up a couple spots, but...
That look nice.
Yep. So to buy something like this finished, I mean, $60,
Yeah.
something like that. I mean, lighting stuff is equipment. I'm gonna have
Expensive.
$20 in this. I had like a $10 light and then a $10 ring, whatever they call these things, a ceiling medallion. This is a 10-inch ceiling, 9-inch ceiling medallion, and then some paint we had left over from years ago. So it'll work. Well, I was wrong. So a couple of videos ago, I talked about when I was putting the cabinets up how nobody likes the deep cabinets above the refrigerator. Clearly, I was wrong on that because Natalie wants to put all of her sheet pans up there, which means I have to modify it. So I'm taking the back apart and then I'm going to put a false wall in to hide the framing I did to support the refrigerator panel. I just painted some scrap wood the same color as the wall. I'll tack it up against the back, put a new bottom in, and everything should fit pretty good. That's the plan anyways. Light up in it. Worked out pretty good. You can see all my colors and everything. I actually did a blue wash around this inside and then went over it with the gold. Kind of made it look like a little bit of a tinny color, which is okay. And then I set this on the soft white and it's on a dimmer. So that was a lot cheaper than buying something. You know, this light here, that was $200 for that, and then I had to make this piece here to make it all work. But let me get to the light switch there. That turned out really cool. We like that one too. So we wanted to get something similar here, but couldn't find anything that matched. We basically had to make it. So $20. And there we go. Another thing I found is this is one of those ceramic cover plates that Natalie wanted here in the Leviton, not Leviton, the Lutron dimmer switches are actually deeper. So I didn't have to bend this back at all, and it fits flush across the front, which I was worried about because I got this dimmer and I wasn't sure if you're going to be able to actually dim it, but it fits in there pretty perfect. So if you're going to get these plates and you're having trouble with your switches, in a previous video I talked about how I bent the with the bracket back to gain the 1/16 of an inch, but these Lutron dimmers actually fit just perfect in there.
I just got done putting all of the dishes and everything away and was looking at the cups. The ones in the back with the handle, those were really from Tim's childhood and 1970s. He only had a few of them, so I was able to find some more on eBay. My dad loves using these cups, and the girls really like using them. They make really good paint cups as well. I was able to find some Christmas ones. Those are pretty fun. But I haven't been able to find any of these. And these were from my childhood. My parents had 4 of them that they got for a wedding gift in the 1970s, actually 1970. And it is, let's see if I can get a picture, Elco brand, ELCO. When I was little, we had 3 of them. I don't know actually what the 4th color was. I could ask Dad. But we had a clear one, a green one, and then this one. So maybe the other one was red, but I can't find them anywhere. So if anybody's ever seen them, let me know. I've looked on eBay. I've never seen them in antique stores or flea markets or anything like that. But we had 3 of them when I was little. The green one broke. And then when my parents moved, I acquired the blue one and the clear one. Unfortunately, the clear one broke pretty much right after we got it, but we're left with the blue one. It's so fun to have things from your childhood, and anytime Tim has something, or it says something, it's fun to find things from your childhood so they can continue to use them. And also the kids like using them. Whenever we have grandkids, it's fun to pass that stuff on too. So if anybody's ever seen those, let me know.
Your turn, Sydney.
No.
Your turn. Go do it. Go do it. Don't smack her, please, Sydney. Or Valerie. Airplane.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Straight line.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Straight line. Sydney, you're a limp noodle. You're gonna die, Tim.
No, she doesn't.
Sure.
Not much.
No, because I have parts down there.
Give your hands. Your legs out. Oh my God, you're so happy. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, you're gonna sit.
No.
You're not gonna do it the old way?
Arms out.
Oh, Jesus.